Okay, in life, there's moments when everything seems to converge, right? It creates a whirlwind of emotions, challenges, opportunities. And we have so much energy in the sky today that it may feel like we are standing in the middle of, the eye of the storm. There's forces of change that swirl around us, and it's urging us to adapt, to evolve, to grow. So today we're stepping into this cosmic dance of tension, of transformation. We have so much to talk about. Join me as we embark on a journey of self discovery. We'll gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, and we will move forward today and every day. So, hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I so appreciate you. Welcome to your daily focus, August the 19th, 2024. Okay, so today we have the 19 energy, and the 19 energy is all about the I am. It's all about the strength of who we are, our talents, our abilities, what we show to the world. It's our energy, it's our vitality, it's our ego, it's a healthy ego. It all reflects back to us, who we are. 1 plus 9 is a 10. And the 10 energy brings in luck. It tells us that the seasons are changing. It's a time to plan your future. And 1 plus 0 is a 1. And the 1 is the I am. It's the independent warrior going off to conquer the obstacles and the limitations in order to achieve the successes in our life. If we look at the daily numerology, it'd be an 8 plus a 1 plus an 8. That gives us a 17 energy, and that is making the impossible possible. That is a renewed sense of hope. And 1 plus 7 is an 8, which talks about us growing our potential for prosperity, our potential for just a belief in ourselves, a belief that we've got this, a renewed sense of hope. Moon is in Aquarius, and that brings in our full moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees. 27 means that things are blooming, things are blossoming, things are maturing. Where we put in hard work, it's paying off now. And where we slacked, well, now we know we need to do the hard work. It's a 9 energy. A 9 energy is really about the completion of, in order to bring in the new experiences. Okay, so there's so much energy connected to this full moon. Where do I start? If I talked in depth, we'd still be here for like a few hours later. So, maybe I'll try and list the main events, highlight them a little bit for us. Take notes. I'm not going to delve into anything too deeply. So I'll try and stop myself from going on in my little tangents here. So we have, well, Mercury and the Sun set together, they're conjunct in the sky, and that gives us power in our voice, our communications, our thoughts. Venus will be squared with Jupiter, and that will make us want to expand joy, love, relationships in our life, beauty, money. But usually we don't want to work hard for it. So we'll be faced with the challenge of what we want over what we can really achieve. Venus will sit opposite Saturn, so they're opposing each other, and that gives off friction. It causes delays and limitations in, well, once again, our relationships, our relationship with money as well. The sun squares Saturn, and that blocks us. That blocks us from really growing in the way we want, how quickly and easily we want it. Saturn will put up limitations, obstacles for us to go through. Saturn won't be happy until we really take the time to invest in our plans, our strategies, in order to step into new beginnings and successes. It's when our long held beliefs, they start to break down. We start to question our future. And so we're being asked over and over again within a lot of this energy is, what do we really want going forward, and what is truly doable? What is achievable? Where can we really, um, you know, have the structure, have the self-discipline, have the time, the energy, the space to accomplish what is needed in order to create the successes in our life. I think Mars, oh yeah, Mars is conjunct Jupiter, so that adds intensity and drive. Mercury is squaring Uranus, so sitting next to the sun, squaring Uranus, and that brings in, well, the unexpected in what happens, in our thoughts. So we could have those aha moments, those epiphanies. That's something that could happen. But more than likely, where we want to voice our opinion, where we want to uh, communicate a buy-in or communicate a theory or just talk, I think, there's going to be things that happen unexpectedly in conversations, uh, and it probably will derail us a little bit. Okay, the moon's in Aquarius, obviously, and that gives us our full moon in Aquarius, and that will bring in the clarity, that will bring in the awareness, allowing us to do things with maybe a new perspective, a new understanding. It's really a time to embrace things like journaling, self reflection, meditation. Reflect on your goals. What steps are needed to really achieve them in all its glory? We want to be ambitious, absolutely, but we also need to be very practical under this energy. We'll need to stay flexible, expect the unexpected. Nothing should be carved in stone right now. This should all be, what if I did this? What if I put my energy here? What if I spent this amount of time or this part of the day doing that? And starting to work out a doable plan of action. Okay, and make sure you're making yourself a priority. This is intense energy that we'll be experiencing. So make sure you're inviting in like joy and laughter and giggles into your days forward. Okay, because we will encounter frustrations, we will encounter delays, we may feel overwhelmed, tension will rise within us, our environments, our relationships. So take a step back, be the diplomat. We will feel a push and a pull between our desires, our realities. On one hand, there's this longing for joy. On the other, we want, well, on the other is discipline, structure, responsibility. So it's a time when your dreams and your desires kind of clash with the limitations and obstacles that are in front of you. Okay, it's a time where we need to find balance between dreaming big and staying grounded. Okay, so step into this as a period of illumination through reflection. Okay, let the light of self awareness meet the shadow of introspection and come to some doable plans going forward, some doable strategies to step into what we want to embrace, what we want to grow, what we want to give birth to, what we want to turn into the successes of our life. Okay, let's just turn to the cards here. I know that was a lot in a very few minutes, and I'm sure I even missed a couple of the transits, but I tried to remember them all. I had the wheel in my mind, so I just went around the wheel. The challenges are make us great. Underlying energy, the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's a lot about introspection. It's looking within, it's balancing things within first, understanding our true wants, our true desires, our true needs, our values. We're taking our values into account here, I would think. Our morals, what we really want to achieve, how we can achieve them. Is it with a sense of integrity? Is it something that's doable? Do I have the time, the energy, the resources to accomplish this in the way I want? And how do I create those things in my life so I have the time or I have the energy? We have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very much about, showing up and being consistent, giving our dreams, our thoughts of our future, the, the consistency for what it needs to grow, to expand, to become all that it can be, so that we can become all that we can be. We have the Justice card. So let go of what no longer serves you, what no longer belongs, what clashes with your truth, what clashes with your purpose, what clashes with your steps forward. Okay? This is, once again, it's making a promise, it's setting a goal, it's making a commitment to ourselves. And then it's giving it, that commitment, the focus and the attention it needs in order to thrive, in order for it to grow, in order for it to become the success it will become one day. We also have the Six of Swords, which tells me that, yes, we're all moving into uncharted territory. It's not going to be comfortable. Okay? This storm brings on this intense new perspective of where we're going, how we're going there, where our energy is going, how we're utilizing our time, our energy, our resources to go exactly where we want to go. So, yes, we're all going into uncharted territory. We're all going into some kind of new beginning through the understanding of what the full moon is going to ask us to release and let go of, and to create a whole new path for us going forward with new objectives, new dreams, new desires, and also the desires and the dreams that we already have, but having a workable plan to bring them all into being. We have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is about death and rebirth. Okay? The Judgment card is about death and rebirth, and what do we need to let go of? Once again, so a lot of these cards are bringing in the same messages as the sky did, as the numerology did. It's, what do we need to let go of? What do we need to leave in our rearview mirror in order to feel the freedom and the liberation of actually stepping into a path of happiness, of joy, of abundance and prosperity and love? I'll get one more card here, and we have the Page of Wands. So this is a time to reflect. This is a time to look inwardly. This is a time to think about what you want to build for your future tomorrow. The landscape behind us is completely bare. We can bring potentially anything we want into being under this time, so long as we have a doable action plan to back it up. So the Aquarian moon will give us that clarity, will give us that understanding, will bring in the knowledge, but we have to do our part and sit in quiet and listen for the messages to come in, to understand, those conversations we seemingly have with ourselves of what we need to do and where we need to go and who we need to talk to, and all, trust in your inner voice to guide you during this time. We have assurance. The 14 energy shows up with assurance. Remain steady. Be assured that you're doing exactly what you need to do, what you're supposed to do. So stay steady, okay? Know that you are exactly where you need to be. Even though you feel like you're in the eye of the storm, you are exactly where you need to be at this present time. You might be seeing small signs and things, situations and desires. They may be beginning to fall into place. They may be coming into your awareness. Your focus and skills are intact. So you will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads for your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear. And as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. So I love how that deck just kind of sums up almost everything I was trying to say in a mere paragraph. We will get a journey of love card, but first, the animals come to us to bring in their message. And we have, look at this, the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Take flight. What hard, beautiful energy we are going through. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Newness, rebirth, change, vividness. When once you have tasted flight, you can always walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward. For there you have been, and there you will always be. Phoenix is helping you shed your old ways in order to prepare you for a new life, one that you have been waiting for. You are on the verge of wonderful. It's a time of rebirth in order to ready yourself for your next flight. You could be frightened, afraid, as you may have to let go of things or people in your old life, but the end result will be well worth it. You may be on the verge of a spiritual awareness. Your dreams, both in sleep and walking, will bring in messages, or you may be visited by those who have crossed over and they have messages to share with you. When you feel a sense of hopelessness, know that you are not lost. You're just in a hanging pattern. Be open and receptive to the new horizons that stand ready and waiting. Go deep within and seek spiritual guidance through meditation, through counseling, or just talking with friends, as this will help you see your world in a new light. You have a unique path. Trust and release your fears. Align yourself with knowing that all is well. Start a journal. Keep it on your nightstand and write down both your conscious and subconscious dreams. This will show you the way forward. So it is all about feeling secure. It's all about knowing that we've got this. Okay, take a step back whenever you need to. Breathe. Think about what you want to say. Think about your actions. But most importantly, think about your future and where you want to go, how you want your life to expand, or an area of your life to expand. And nothing, I repeat, nothing is off the table unless you will it to be. Devotion to the small, 32 energy. Look at this. This deck is always so colorful, and look at what we have here. The 32 energy, that is about creating the giggles and laughter in our world. I'll read the poem first. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. As lasting as a memory. Okay, devotion to the small. She bows. She honors growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is a teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognizes that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honoring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. There is a wisdom within you that understands this devotion to Mother Earth and the important step of fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know there are small changes happening, something that is growing within you. You may recognize it, but not think it's so important, yet she tells you now it's very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you to the fullness that you can only dream of. So enjoy. The message of this oracle is that your blossoming is occurring now. Mother Earth has gratitude for your presence with her being, for the work you are doing, and the help you offer others. She asks you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into the rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet, the evolution of you. She is helping you now, so trust her. Okay, there is a lot. You may want to replay it. You may want to take notes. I was very simplistic with my outline of all that's happening in the sky, although there's so much depth to it that it will be affecting each of us on a very individual level. So until we meet again, you've got this. Okay, remember, I love you.